Key 3.
Okay, so
to be clear, if I say I have never stolen from you, Langlock, that would be a lie, right?
Most likely.
All right, so
are you like accusing people? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, so let's see. You guys are all sitting at the table, you know, kind of doing your thing, eating some breakfast. Langlock's kind of going through his stuff, and next thing you just you hear Langlock. No, he doesn't necessarily say nothing, but all of a sudden he just starts looking around, just scowling, kind of looking through the table, going back and forth.
This whole time I've been talking extra loud, you know, just to make my hungover companions wince.
E3.
What I can do, and I'll cast like light on my shield.
It doesn't bother me much.
Yeah.
I'm going to cover my eyes and just go.
Oh yeah, I forget we're all hungover. I'm like, no.
You're just as hungover. Like, isn't that blinding you right now?
I just realized. I realized this as I cast. I'm like, ow.
Yeah, everyone's kind of looking away, like, oh, come on now, what the hell? And you can't stop that. You can't really hide it. It's the shield.
Yeah, like throw it under the table.
I hate my life.
Like,
stuff it in my bag. I'm like, never mind.
I'll just open up the bag of holding. Quick, put it in. Put it in.
Yeah. Sorry. Ow. Thank goodness I didn't put it on my armor.
And that lasts for an hour.
Yep.
So, for the sake of this, the next hour you don't have your shield.
I have my other shield. It's not a +1.
Oh yeah, okay.
But does it have your symbol on it?
Yeah,
your symbol?
Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Basically, I'm just to make it go. I mean, I'm not. I would assume that if Acker changes shields, she would, you know, get.
As an action.
You know, yeah, get the. She would get the. Oh, you can't dismiss it. No. Okay.
Damn. This is more funny.
Yeah. All right. So you can dismiss it. But anyway, for Acker's shield, I would assume that you're going to take the time to paint the symbol on there.
If it's not there, it's on my armor too.
Yeah. Exactly. So you're good. All right. So everyone's having a good old time, you know, joking around about the light just being cast and being turned off, and Langlock's notices his bag is gone.
Ooh.
What's Langlock doing?
Where is it?
Where's what?
Where's my
what?
dust of tracelessness?
Wait, you lost the dust of tracelessness?
I don't think I lost it. I think you know what happened to it. So what happened to it?
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
What
Did you check over by where you fell asleep? I mean, you passed out pretty hard.
Yeah.
Did you leave your room last night?
No, I didn't. I fell asleep in my vomit. I'm aware of that.
Yes, I cleaned you up, by the way.
Fly somewhere across the room?
I was a little too drunk to help you up, but I cleaned you up at least.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
really
did you happen to take my dust of tracelessness while you were cleaning me up?
I do not have your dust of tracelessness.
I had to let him into his room. How could he do that?
Oh, so I don't know.
This is true.
Was it you? Key 3? Let me see. Empty your bag then. Show it. Prove
I am not emptying shit for you.
You know what? Just to appease Langlock, I will empty my bag. Here, stick your hand in the bag of holding. Call for your dust of tracelessness. If it's there, it'll come to you. I'm not emptying this bag. That's a mess.
I'm going to holding for it, get pissed off when it's not there, and be like, all right.
Yeah, you reach into the bag, you're thinking about the dust of tracelessness, and nothing comes.
And my bag's pretty well spread out on the table. It's not there.
What are you inciting, Key 3?
I don't know, just something about how willingly he was like, hey, well, just check my bag.
Yeah, I mean,
He just wouldn't do that, so...
Would I not?
Although it seems a little weird to you, he's not lying.
Okay.
Everything that he has said is honest at this point.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Would you like to check my pockets?
Let's put it this way then, Considious. Do you know where it is?
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Are you sure you didn't just misplace it?
So I am now thinking back to that time we talked about me, Mage Hand, picking something from Langlock and putting it on Acra, and then all this good stuff. And I'm going to very surreptitiously check my own stuff to see it made its way in there.
Make an investigation check. You rummage through your stuff. It's just your stuff in there.
Look, make this easier. All right. I mean, a lot of us are criminals here, and a lot of us aren't the most honest people, and a lot of us have grudges. We get along well. Why don't we just all empty our bags? It's easy. I've done mine. We'll just all empty our bags and narrow anyone down as being a suspect. It's possible some random person just walked in last night and stole off you. You were drunk flat on your face.
Is it or not? And then that way we can move on.
What? Sorry.
Do you know where it is?
I do not know where it is currently.
What?
Deception, Considious?
I mean, to be fair, I don't know exactly where it is.
Deception.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Langlock, similar to what Keith, at that point, you notice that seems to be a little more forthcoming than he's usually is. As he answers that, and you ask him if he knows where it's at, he definitely starts to get a little fidgety, and he's lying to you about knowing where it's at.
Bullshit.
I will message him, and I'll be like, okay, I think I know where it is. I heard Acra get up last night, and I know she hasn't been terribly happy with you. I think it's in her bag. Honestly, I think it's in her bag.
Acra? Where is it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like,
where's my dust of tracelessness, the thing we've been talking about for the past couple minutes now?
hey, calm down. I'll check my bag. I'll look at my bag.
Give me an investigation check.
That one.
Called it. How do you call those? Every time.
Christ.
You're pretty drunk still. You're searching through it. Hang on a second.
Oh.
I thought I got moved for a second. I was like, oh.
Oh.
How could you?
I feel bad that the stream is probably missing this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm recording it, and everyone that watches my stream is getting it on YouTube. So
Great.
You're going through your bag. You're just everything. I mean, it's haphazard. It's hard for you to go through it. You can't seem to find it. I mean, it's not there.
I don't see it. Don't think I have it.
I kind of scowl at you, Acra, and I just look at the floor and I go, "What's that?" And I'm pointing at my dust of tracelessness.
Fell out of your bag as you were searching through. You didn't notice.
No. I wouldn't take it from you anyways. I mean, that's part of my oath not to steal from people.
So
you
wait.
take it from me. You would just have it in your possession.
Just to be clear, what happened is Acro was searching through her bag, still half drunk, couldn't find it, but as she was searching through it, the bag fell out. The dust of traceness fell out of her bag onto the ground.
Did we see it fall out?
Langlock did. Langlock's watching her like a hawk. He's seen it fall out.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to hold it in Agra's face, about a foot away from her face.
And it's pretty clear that it fell out of your bag, Agra.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I honestly don't know how it got there. Part of my oath is to not take from people, but I wouldn't take from my friend.
No, people will do weird things when they're drunk, and you were pretty fucking hammered last night.
But
Hey, why do I get the feeling...
So are you?
Yeah, you were pretty drunk last night as well, Considious. If I recall, we were very neck and neck in that race, and I was pretty passed out for most of the night.
Yeah, and Key3 saw me. I could barely make it up the stairs. I couldn't talk. Like, what makes you think I'd be able to steal?
How would I do it if I was passed out?
Not hard to take.
Admittedly, Acra was like straight up passed out when I let her in her room. You were like moving. I'm so confused. Zeph, did you do what?
Zeph was also passed out, wasn't he?
Yes. I was.
Zeph, do you
So
have
the
any-
only other person awake was you, Considious.
I'm gonna look at Bandon and I'm gonna be like, and I'm just gonna shake my head and kind of like give him a dismissive wave, like I know it wasn't you. You had nothing to do with it.
Bannon says, I got up early. You were laying there. I thought it'd be a good joke. No, I'm just
What?
kidding. Bannon didn't say that.
Oh,
He's just sitting there reading.
I could see Bandit
Bandit.
doing that too.
Bannon's just sitting there reading his book. Like, you guys figure this out. I'm going to keep on reading.
Zeph, did you take it?
What are we
exactly
talking
like
about?
that thing we were talking about, Considious.
I hope you know that my flaw is that I remember insults that have been. I hope you know that framing me for a crime is a pretty big insult. I just want you to know that.
I just
Well,
want you.
I don't know if
to
it's up there with
dust of tracelessness fell out of your bag.
I wasn't talking to you about that. I was talking about a character.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are you saying being a thief is a bad thing?
I'm offended.
Akra's always said that.
Are you dissing on my profession? It's really not the point. No, something does not feel right, Considious. Okay.
We're gonna narrow it down.
Say this, and then I'm gonna absolutely stop talking. Just keep my mouth shut.
What are you going to say? Oh,
I like what I just said. I'm gonna be. I know. I was gonna be like, this something is not adding up, Considious. And then I would just be like, oh yeah, this is like exactly the thing we were talking about, like how to get away with stealing something from the party. And then I'm gonna just, yeah, shut up.
If it really makes you feel better about it, I'll give you like 25 gold or something.
No, I don't want your money. I just don't want you to take anything from me.
Money doesn't buy trust, Akra.
I'm gonna roll persuasion
Oh, you're one to talk.
to point out the fact that I was unconscious and therefore could not have taken it, and it is therefore more likely the fault of someone who's actually conscious.
okay. Yeah.
You gotta be kidding. Yes, it was the unconscious
A
person.
nat 1 is an 11.
So you try to explain the, and unfortunately, like I said, Akron, unfortunately, you're still a little drunk. I mean, it's difficult for you to, say what you're trying to say. To
Akra,
the point where that Langlock understands.
it fell out of your bag. I think you don't really have any. You don't really like me. You have no respect for me. Really, a
wouldn't
lot of us
steal from
actually.
you.
You don't have a
I
lot
have-
of respect for a lot of our professions or our trades.
It's against my oath.
Oh, I don't give a rat's ass about your oath. It's a word. It's a phrase. It's a sentence. I don't care. The fact that my dust of tracelessness fell out of your bag means something.
I'm not gonna, question the people that were actually awake. No, because it's not possible that someone ever stashed it on my person at all. You
You're
don't
pretty
think that?
perceptive.
Awake, and I wasn't.
All right, the way I see it, the options. One is Acra for obvious reasons. One is Key3,
For obvious reasons.
One is the person who is unconscious and unable to do anything.
For obvious reasons. And one is for Considious, because I've already caught you fucking lying to me once today.
I didn't want to rat out someone in the party. You rat people out in the Thieves Guild, that's how you get killed.
You honestly think I'd kill Acra?
No, you'd kill me.
I wouldn't kill
Or
you.
Akram might kill me.
I'm gonna look.
I mean, if I was,
I'm starting to consider it heavily now.
If I was like doing something like this against my oath and someone ratted me out, I would probably kill somebody. And I will not lie to you, I would never hurt a friend.
If he's acting like this and putting all the blame on me, since I know in my mind I didn't do it, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Wait, who are you punching, me or Considious?
Wait, so what just happened here?
He's punching me. She's punching me in the face.
Yeah, because he's like, oh yeah, she's doing this against my oath. I would never rat her out. Yeah, I'm gonna punch him.
Since that misses, I'm gonna use my reaction to kind of armbar her behind the back and probably miss.
Langlock, what are you inciting?
When you went downstairs.
I was inciting Considious's whole speech, but as this fight breaks out, I kind of lose interest.
Okay. So, all right, we have Considious and Akron now in a battle, a fist fight.
Fist fight, basically.
Whisper to keep.
To be fair, I'm not fighting back. I'm just trying to stop her from fighting.
It was just a frustration punch.
Yeah, so you take a swing, and Considious is able to move it out of the way, and he tries to go to restrain you, but you're able to stop that as well. You guys are both now kind of standing up toe to toe.
Yeah,
chairs are on the ground.
Don't blame me for.
At this, I'm just going to put my bags back on, pull out a pipe, stamp it, and step outside.
I'm gonna give you the evil eye as you walk outside. And then as you leave, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna stare at Acra.
And I'm on my way out. I'm gonna be like, Bandon, come smoke with me.
Bandon would go with you.
I know he would.
Like, I'm gonna say to Langlock, because I don't think she did it.
Either.
You know what? For the sake of this, Considious, deafen yourself.
I'll just move down to GM Whispers. Let me know
or
when I
move down to DM.
Okay, so my headset is off and I am stepping outside. Only the recording will hear this, and I will not play it back. You have my word.
All right.
We'll type something in there when you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna step outside for just a second anyway, so I'll be right back.
All right. So whatever you guys want to talk about when he's not there.
I'm gonna sit back down and look incredibly angry.
I'm going to look incredibly angry back, even though you probably weren't looking at me. But then I'm gonna go over to friend. Did you see anyone take anything that belonged to me last night?
Last thing I seen before I went to bed was your friend that just went outside cleaning you up, and he went up to his room.
You didn't see him take anything.
That's between you guys. I didn't see anything. He just looked like he was cleaning you up. That was it.
I'm gonna slide her 5 gold. You didn't see anything.
She takes the 5 gold. I didn't see anything but him cleaning you up.
Where's my insight? Oh.
She's telling the truth. She watched him clean you up, do his magic on you, turn around and I say walk loosely, but crawl up the stairs. She didn't notice anything that happened.
I'll slide her another 5 gold and apologize for the table.
Actually, keep that one. That was entertaining as hell.
I will angrily and smoke my pipe angrily.
I'm going to sit down next to him. Or across from him. And I'm going to say, 2 members of this group were to theoretically come up with a plan to, once again, theoretically get away with stealing from another party member. It would have gone exactly like it did this morning.
That's a good point. For some reason, actually to do with it.
Me?
I know. It's against all of my better judgment.
How do we want to close this out?
I'm just gonna smoke my pipe bitterly.
I'm going to go sit next to Akra and just, pat her shoulder.
I'm gonna go try to buy some breakfast.
Fair.
You get breakfast. You guys all had breakfast.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna calm down, but if you check closely, you'll probably see that I'm still very, very angry.
For once in a while.
So Langlock thinks that Acker did it.
I'm not sure between Acra and Considious. They're still on the list.
Okay.
He's playing with my flaw here. And
I have
it's
no
not a good
reason
thing.
not. I have a valid reason to think it was.
No, you have a semi-valid reason. Akra doesn't think you have a valid reason because it seems completely stupid to her because of multiple, things that she says she's innocent. So she's kind of mad that you're blaming her, but she can sort of understand since it was on her bag, but she knows that she's innocent. For Considious, he's just trying to push it along.
Yeah, okay.
Push him in front of a horde of angry bears, but she probably wouldn't mind if upset if something happened. Insidious has somehow shot all the way down past every party member that she's asked.
Which moves him up in my book.
Trying to make friends and try to have a better friendship, and then you're just over here like, no.
I'm trying to make friends. Langlock every chance she gets.
Didn't do that at all this session. In fact, I was going to say, praise you for being,
by the way, while Insidious is outside, try to sell Langlock this 50 gold piece emerald that I distinctly stole from Considious. Anyone, but that's the case.
Wait,
50 gold pieces.
What were the 2 gemstones you sold me, Akra?
They're just 2 small gemstones worth 200 gold.
Were those? I'll figure out what those were.
Those were the.
How long have you had them?
Since the castle.
They're like your castle? Like your guys' castle or the?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
I could probably find it.
Uh,
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
They just told me that very small gem is worth a collected 200 gold.
I just gotta remember what his name was. There it is.
normally I would accept, but and I need to save up so I can turn the rest of my gemstones into rings.
This is a giant emerald.
I have a diamond, or I have 2 diamonds. I have a ruby and gemstones worth 100 gold.
But you do
Good
not
faith.
have an emerald. Come on, you need a full set here.
Good faith. I'll give 50 gold to Key3 and just give Langlock the emerald.
Money, that's all that matters. And the emerald is no longer in my possession. I have successfully fenced it. Yes.
Honestly, if you even told Akra that if you took it off Considious, she wouldn't even care at this point. She's that pissed right now.
Well, I didn't tell that to any of
Fair
you.
enough.
But, like, it's the truth.
Yeah, I will gladly accept this emerald from Accra, and I will lighten my mood around. I will no longer be brooding at her. I will just be brooding in silence while smoking my weed.
Fair enough. I'll say one of those is a sapphire, one of those is a malachite, whatever.
Spell that. Speaking of gemstones, when are we gonna go back to Neverwinter?
When we're done down here, because the end of this quest is going to be in Neverwinter.
I'm back.
Because the head dude is there.
Okay.
Then we might be able to see what we end up doing for our next adventure, which should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be. Because I have that planned already. Yeah.
If you do have interesting character things planned, that's fine. I don't mind if...
I would not mind waiting until after Langlock's necromancer thing before going back to our castle and maybe seeing anything about my backstory.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
I can't wait to learn about Key3's backstory.
I got some ideas.
And
the problem that I have is I didn't realize that there was actually in like the Thieves Guild that's in Neverwinter, like in the Neverwinter lore, is called the Dead Rats.
Are we rivals?
I had no
Tell me we are rivals.
No clue. And then it just so happens that when Zeph did his thing with the dead rats and I came up with the guy who was a rat catcher, yada yada yada, just improv that shit. And it worked out good. And then I realized dead rats. I'm like, all right, now I gotta figure this out.
So are we done with the after session?
Yeah. We're just talking. We're done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this recording out, then I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So you heard a lot that I didn't hear. Their whole last part of the conversation, I had my headset off because I was outside. I was able to keep it in so you guys could hear it. But my headset was off. I have no idea what was said. I'm not playing this back, and I don't want to know spoilers. So please enjoy the content. Don't tell me what was said. Don't tell me what was decided. It'll come up in roleplay or it won't. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I didn't stream this. It was gonna happen next session, but Langlock's not here next session. He's driving. So yeah, thank you guys very much. I'll have this up shortly.